So this morning I decided to go do this park that I frequent a lot, and you can see my holder. This is kind of a low, not much grass area. So last time I was passing through here, I got a really shallow weedy, so I decided to dig all the shallow ones, and it looks like someone has passed on, was just looking for really high tones and pulled out almost everything out of here. But no, I got the Equinox Advantage, so well, I'm going to show you. So far I got 2 Wheaties, 1 King George, I think. And this Wheatie that I pulled out of here, I think it's an early one. Let's take a look together. I didn't see the date exactly. Okay, 1927. I think that's a key date for a Wheatie, if I'm not mistaken. It's either 1927 or 28. So that could be good. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Hi guys. Okay, my patience paid off. I knew somebody left all these weeds and all their pennies that sounded low. Maybe they missed something sounding better. I just got a solid signal, 3 inches down, 31, 32, going down to 28, 29 occasionally. I think we got at least a dime. If you can see, I got an edge there. Oh, it's silver. It is a quarter. I knew it might be quarter. It's a newer quarter. 1947. Alright, it's a George 1947. I'm not gonna rub it anymore, but it's sweet to get a quarter here. Awesome. Alright guys, looks like we may have silver again. It was a penny sand, but with the penny numbers, but with the silver sand. I don't think it's a coin. I see something there. Can you see that? Let's zoom in on this. Right there. Could be like some kind of maple leaf or something. Oh yeah. Oh, that's sweet. What does it say? Sterling? Yes. That makes the hunt today. On active service, Canadian Jewish Congress. Oh, that's cool. I do find a lot of Jewish stuff, so that is cool. Too bad it doesn't have the backing to it. Sweet find. Next of kin league. That is definitely older. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Alright, I just love hunting in the hunted out places with Equinox. You know why? Because someone must have came here, picked up most of the shallow targets and easy to pick up targets. So all I get is those nice little squeaks, or maybe nothing on another machine. But for me, knowing the Equinox the way I do, and Equinox being a one fine machine, look at this. We got silver. Oh, it's an older one too. It's George V. sweet. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it a little bit because it's already pretty used. Let's see the year. Came out clean. Another 1919. I just got 19 recently. So it's 925 silver. Sweet. Sweet, 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 guys. Awesome. Hi guys, so I was about to leave the area because I wasn't getting too much. Decided, well, I got this signal, and that was right there, at least 4 to 5 inches down. Looks like we got ourselves a big copper. I assume it's going to be a Canadian Largie. It's very corroded, so I'm just going to clean it up and let you know what it is. Hold your breath. Got quite a bit of cleaning, but I can see King George V looking to the left. This side's gonna be much harder. We'll see. It's a Canadian Largie, 1911 to 1920. That's all we know. I'll see you on the next. Alright, it's been kind of quiet, but I just got myself way deep there. 1913 large cent. In relatively good condition. Should clean up better. Yeah, that was deep. Yeah, that's good 7 inches, 7 to 8 inches down probably. Alright, I'll see you on the next. Okay, time for the wrap up of this hunt. Pennies are from a few previous hunts. I don't always wash the contents of my bag right away, so not that many pennies over a few hunts. Those are right here, memorials, Zinkers, a bit of junk as well. This Solo Canada Com, bunch of keys. Some are a little bit older, like these ones. This could have been a part to a bell or something. Bicycle bell, maybe. Scrap copper, part of a toy. 3 pieces of lead. This one's interesting because it's stamped Toronto, made by OL and BW Company. I'm yet to look it up. There's the lock here. I think it was Slaymaker or something, and it was rustless, not so rustless, rusted out pretty well. Slaymaker, something like that, was here across. Vintage log. The usual dog tags. This is probably a cat tag. First time I've seen one like that. A couple buttons. This side was full of older buttons like this. I just kept one closer to the surface, probably from the 50s. Some more interesting finds, non-coin finds. I got this leaf, copper leaf. I think it might have been attached to something. I think there was glue in it. For a moment I thought I might have like a army military badge, because sometimes in that shape when they come off the ground, but no, not this time. This thing, a bit kind of rusty round ball. I have no idea what that is. It is fairly heavy, so it's solid. Got a little hard. For a moment thought it could be gold, but as you can see, junk jewelry. And this is why you don't throw away your trash. This was really folded up. I just threw that in with my trash to the trash compartment of my bag. But at home, when I washed it, I unfolded that, and this is what showed up. Toronto bicycle license from 1931, number 5706. I tried to look them up, could not find much about that. Maybe not a lot of them survived, so that could be an interesting find. Okay, now let's move on to coins. There was a lot of coppers in this place. There was surprisingly not a lot on surface, so I think it was cleaned up. Someone who was picking clad came and cleaned up a lot of surface stuff. Most of the finds were, there was not much deep stuff either, but mostly 3-inch to 4-inch, most of the finds. So these are all the Queen Elizabeth young queen pennies. These two sounded really nice. I think there was a couple more in the haul with these two, but then look, they fused. That's kind of cool. One US quarter, they're always ring nice. What is this one from? Idaho, I think. Yes, that's Idaho. Yeah, that sounds so nice. I always think it's silver ring. Could be silver ring. King George pennies, got a lot of them there as well. What do we have here? 5, 10, 13 total. King George VI pennies. Wheaties, I got 6 Wheaties. 3 of them are older. One is 1919, one is 1920, and one is 1927. Did get 2 large cents. This one's very crusty, but it's from 1920, the last year, where they also produced the small cent. Oddly enough, I did not get, with so many pennies and getting 2 large cents, I should have gotten a few small King George V pennies, but there was none. They're always rare find, at least as rare as largie. This one's from 1913, in slightly better shape than the first one. And silvers. Somebody obviously was over that area, because with that many pennies there would have been more silver, but they missed a few. So this badge is, this pen is really cool. It's from Canadian Jewish Congress. Let me just zoom in on this if I can. Canadian Jewish Congress, and it says next of Keene League in the middle, and on the bottom it says no, on active service. Let me turn it back. Sterling. So that's cool. That's always more interesting than a regular silver dime. Talking about silver dimes, I got one, and it was a good one, 1919. And did not scratch it this time. I've been scratching my silver coins recently a little bit from time to time. And 1947 quarter. If you notice, it has a little maple leaf next to the 7. that was a transition year when the king actually dropped they stopped being an emperor of India. So this is to mark that this is not correct. It's a later coin. Okay, so that's not focusing very well. Okay, yeah, because I got the zoom on. Anyway, so that was pretty good. One hand, a couple nice relics right here, and some older copper and silver skin. Not too bad for about 4.5 hours hand. So that's pretty good. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and press that like that button if you like, and don't forget to ring that little bell for notifications, and I will see you shortly.